Okay, Mr. Garcia has blood type Rh negative and his wife is Rh positive. Mr. Garcia's father and mother both have Rh positive blood. Mrs. Garcia's father had Rh positive and her mother has Rh negative blood. The Garcias have 3 children. Give the possible genotypes of all individuals involved. Remember that having the rhesus antigen is dominant allele, meaning capital R is Rh positive, so they do have it, and little r is Rh negative. Okay, I'm going to draw this like a family tree. So I'm going to start with Mr. Garcia and his wife. I'm going to call him Mr. G for short. Mr. G and Mrs. G. I know we weren't told if she took his last name. We're just going to call her that for fun. All right, so Mr. G has blood type Rh negative. That means we know he has the 2 alleles for Rh negative blood. His wife is Rh positive. So she has to have a capital R in her genotype. I wrote a line because we don't know her other allele yet. Mr. Garcia's father and mother. So dad and mom both have Rh positive blood. So we know both of them have a capital R in their genotype. And because Mr. G had 2 little r's in his genotype, we know that both of them have to be carriers of that to give it to him. So both of them are heterozygous. Mrs. Garcia's father had Rh positive. So her dad is Rh positive. So we know he's a big R and a blank. Her mother has Rh negative blood. So mom, Rh negative. That's 2 little r's. Now we know what the other allele on Mrs. G is. She has to have a little r. The Garcias have 3 children. So we don't know anything about those 3 children. I'm just going to draw this. That indicates that they have 3 children. Give the possible genotypes. Well, in order to find the possible genotypes for the children, this is when we draw a Punnett square. So we're going to put Mr. G's and Mrs. G's gametes into a Punnett square and see the possible genotypes for their offspring. Okay, so all their kids then have a 50% chance of being Rh positive, so big R, little r, and 50% chance of having little r. And we're done.